Greetings to all the teachers viewing this video. I have lately seen that there is a lot of ambiguity prevailing among the teachers about how to write the lesson plan in the new format given by regional offices. This video is going to sort all your doubts and is going to make clear how each column of this lesson plan has to be filled. First column is titled Curricular Goals. To write the curricular goal in this column, you all have to refer to NCFSE, which is a National Curriculum Framework for School Education. There you have to find your subject, and in under that subject you will find a table where curricular goals are listed, and you have to pick one or two curricular goal as per your topic. Similarly, in the column titled Competencies, you have to again refer the NCFSE, and the curricular goal taken by you in the first column has several competencies mentioned in front of it. So you can pick as many as competency you want from that NCF. For the third column titled Targeted Learning Outcomes, you all have to refer to the document published by NCERT titled Targeted Learning Outcomes at Elementary Stage. In the document, several targeted learning outcomes have been written class-wise and subject-wise. So whichever TLO suits you, you can pick it up from there and just copy it down in this column. Here I am showing you a sample of the lesson plan prepared by me. In the column of curricular goal, I have picked curricular goal number 2 from the NCFSE of the language R2, which means second language. In the column of competencies, I have picked the competency number 2.3. Here 2.3 means C2 means the curricular goal 2, and of that the competency is number 3. And then in the column of TLOs, I have referred to the document of TLOs, and here I have mentioned 2 TLOs from that document. Let us now move to the columns titled Activity Planned. So under this column you have to mention 3 different activities. First one is any play-based activity. Second one is any experiential learning activity, and third one, either you can choose an art integrated activity or sports integrated activity, or if you wish you can write both of those activity. The next column is of LTM, or whatever learning teaching material you want to use, you have to mention it in this column. And the last column of this page is titled Gist of the Lesson. Whatever your story is about or the topic is about, mention the summary of it in this column. The first column on the next page is titled Teacher Directed, Teacher Guided and or Student Led. You have to tell whether the 3 activities planned by you on the previous activity are either teacher directed or teacher guided or student led. Example, it is here. The play-based activity planned by me will be teacher directed, so I will write teacher directed play-based activity. The experiential learning activity that I have planned will be student led, so I have written student led experiential learning activity. And the art activity that I have planned will be teacher guided, so here I have written teacher guided art integrated activity. The next column is titled Pedagogical Procedure. Whatever pedagogies you are going to use in your lesson, you have to mention all of them here. For sample, I have mentioned here toy-based pedagogy, role play, flipped classroom, differentiated instruction, and experiential learning. The next column is about assessment. Here, there are 2 types of assessments mentioned. One is in-lesson assessment, another one is post-lesson assessment. In-lesson assessment means formative assessment, post-lesson assessment means summative assessment. So for sample, here I have mentioned observation. So this will be my in-lesson assessment, and in the third column where assessment strategies are written, we have to tell whether this type of assessment will be individual assessment or a group assessment. So the observation that I will be doing will be for individual child, so I will write the word individual. Second, I have mentioned quiz. Quiz will be post-lesson assessment, but I will be conducting it in groups, so I will write group in the third column. Similarly, for rest of the types of assessment, you have to write group or individual in the assessment strategies column. Last column is titled multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary activities. Here we have to integrate this topic with the topic of another curricular area. For example, in my case, I have integrated the topic of English with the curricular area of mathematics. Now let us come to the last part of this lesson plan, which is reflective practices. Here some questions are given after a teacher has executed the lesson plan. The teacher has to mark these questions. This is a self assessment by the teacher after the execution of the lesson plan, and according to that the teacher can later plan a practice plan or a reinforcement plan for those students who have not yet received the targeted learning outcomes. I really hope that I have been able to clearly convey what content has to be written in which column. If you like it and you have understood it, kindly share it with other teachers too.